happened. Oh, thank you to Rio. Ooh, y'all about to see something. Watch this. Ooh, what's the story here? Why are all the heads gone? Look at this. Oh, look at this right here. Every single arhat has its head removed. How old is this? This is from the Northern Dynasty. Seated Buddhas. Wow, it's Northern Dynasty. What year is the Northern Dynasty from? Wow. I don't know the answer to that. What year is the Northern Dynasty? Beichao. I feel like that's got to be at least 1,000 years old as well. But unfortunately, you can see the depth of the destruction here. All the limbs and the heads on many of these. See, by the way, you know, the fact that this has been removed, though, actually gives you a hint. Oh, wow, this is 1,500 years old. Are you joking? This is 1,500 years old. See, yeah, one statue has the head. I'm gonna get up there in a second. But check this out right here. This actually gives you a pretty good hint into how the statue was built. You can see here, they put the head onto the statue using similar to a Lego, right? You kind of put it in there and you stick it in place, and when you steal the head, you can see the marks that they leave. And same thing with the limbs here. So you can see the way that they built these statues. A lot of it was using a system not so dissimilar from modern day Legos, kind of put together. Like some of them are a little bit more damaged than others. This is about 1,500 years old from the Northern Dynasty. You can see this one right here only got an arm left. Half of the torso is completely gone. Every single one of the ones on the bottom, all the heads are gone. All the heads are gone. But there's one, man, look at this right here. My man's over here hasn't missed a meal anytime. Oh, he been eating good. Oh, my man's over here been eating good. He has not missed a meal. Dude's head is gone, but he has not missed a meal. Man, where the heads have gone. Do you guys really want to know my answer? This is the only guy's head that's left. Man. See, somebody just said no headache. You ain't got to worry about headaches. Man. So, a lot of the heads that you see that are missing, there's only two reasons why they would be missing. Number one is relic and treasure hunters who love trophy hunters who love to steal these things historically and sell it to collectors. This could be collectors in China, collectors in Japan, collectors in England, in Europe. Not as many collectors in the United States because we have more, in my opinion, Americans are very, very respectful of cultural relics. Unfortunately, historically speaking, the biggest cultural thieves have been the Japanese and unfortunately also the French and the British. So that's one possible reason. Another possible reason why the heads could be missing is maybe during the Cultural Revolution, the Red Guards came over here and destroyed it. So the Chinese people themselves may have destroyed it during the Cultural Revolution. These are really the only two reasons why this would happen. These are really the only two reasons why that would happen. Thank you, Shorty. Thank you so much. You know, and this is for all the Americans who are watching. This is something I have to make it very clear. Thank you, Lori, for the lovely music. I have to make this very, very clear. Not because I'm an American and I'm biased. The American people, the Americans, historically speaking, have not been what I call the plunderers of the world's heritage and the world's culture. What I mean by that is, like, in the last 200 years of Western reign, when it comes to a lot of colonial powers, America has been the kindest one when it comes to respecting other people's culture. The ones that have been the worst, the ones that have been really stealing a lot of this cultural heritage, unfortunately, have been the British and especially the French. The British and the French, and to a certain extent the Germans as well, have taken a lot of cultural relics from all over the world, even from European nations like Greece. Of course, they've taken a lot from India, they've taken a lot from Asia, from the Philippines, from Indonesia, from different countries throughout the world. It's usually been the British and the French and a little bit of the Germans as well. And then when it comes to China here, the biggest culprits have been the Japanese during the Second Sino-Japanese War. So a lot of this stuff has yet to be returned. A lot of it have been returned, but not all of them have been returned. So these are really the only two reasons you can think of why these heads are missing. Number one, treasure hunters took it. Number two, Cultural Revolution destroyed. This is also the reason why if you go to a British museum or a French museum, you can go to like a very, very obscure museum that very few of us have ever heard of. Not even like the Louvre or like a very famous museum. You know what I mean? And you will still find a lot of Chinese, a lot of different Asian art in what seems to be a very obscure museum. Does that make sense? Because there's just so much of Asian art that is lost and circulated in the British and the French possessions. Even to this day, they still have a lot. That's why when you go to the British Museum, thank you, Jinzi, thank you, Jimmy. This is the reason why you're gonna find a lot of things that unfortunately were stolen in the last 200 years. And I'll leave it at that because it is a sensitive topic. Some people do feel very strongly about it, because but you guys know what I'm saying. It's a very sensitive topic. A lot of people, and another one. I'm sorry. Another one that I didn't forget I shouldn't forget to mention. A lot of African art as well. A lot of amazing African art were also unfortunately taken by the British and the French and of course the Germans as well. I can't forget that one. A lot of African art. That's a good one. I shouldn't forget that. African art, a lot of Asian art. I'm not exactly sure what happened here, but it's clear that somebody did it intentionally. You can see the chop marks. This was done intentionally, not done due to weather. This was done intentionally. So let's keep moving, everybody. And let me stand out here in the shade and I say this. To all the Americans who are watching, I do mean this very much when I say this. I've been traveling in China for the last 5.5 years. I've seen a lot of propaganda, a lot of these temples, a lot of historical places where the propaganda is about, how who and who stole it. So-and-so stole this, so-and-so stole that, so-and-so took this. Very, very rarely is it an American. This is something I have to say for all the Americans back home, and this is something I really think we should be proud of. Very, very rarely is it an American 100 years ago or 200 years who committed this. Almost always French, Italian, German, British, almost always Japanese, but I can't think of actually one example where an American came over here and stole something, chopped something off, took it from the walls. Very, very, very rarely. Thank you, user. Very, very rarely. So that is something I'm very proud to see when I'm walking around. Well, it's very sad to see, And when we go further west into the deserts of China, you'll kind of see this a little bit more when we go to the Mogao Caves. That is a tragic story. So we'll get there. We'll get there. There's a lot of history here. Unfortunately, some of it is sorry. Some of it is a very sorry history. But I don't shy away from this stuff. I do tell you guys what happened. And there's just a lot of sorry history here and I'm sure it's the same thing if you go to a country. Now, look, I come in here, I can take off my hat for this one. It's the same thing here. See, something must have happened here, man. Take off my hat. See, something must have happened here. Every single one of these, their heads are removed. Man, I didn't get to see you guys' comment as much because I know this is a sensitive topic. It's very sad to see these things without their heads. All right, but you can see along the walls here, these are actually pretty well preserved. These are pretty well preserved. Yeah, I mean, for all the Americans who are watching, you guys have to understand one core concept. Please understand one core concept as Americans. I want you guys to understand this. Our nation is a very young nation, which means we are not as burdened by a lot of the tragedies and a lot of the passings of history. We're a young nation. We're not even 250 years old. We're a very young nation. And in our nation's history, we've never really been invaded by a foreign country. Other than the War of 1812 with the British, when they burned down the White House, we as Americans have never experienced what it's like to be invaded and taken over by a different country. Unfortunately, this is why for the Americans at home, I want you guys to really understand our history. Yes, we've had a civil war. Yes, we fought World War II. Yes, we fought World War I. But those wars took place in Europe, very far away from our soil. So what I mean by that is the American land, ever since unfortunately the land with a very sorry history with the Native Americans, but other than that, since the founding of 1776 when we became a nation, we've never really been invaded at a large scale, nor have we been occupied at a large scale. But when you go to a lot of other countries in this world, you can't say the same. Even a country like Japan was occupied by the United States. Egypt was occupied, right? Greece was occupied, right? You think about so many of these, India was occupied by the British. So this is why a lot of these concepts that we look at and that we study and we see in front of us where a lot of foreign forces come over here and take cultural relics, it's a concept that we as Americans are unfamiliar with because it doesn't happen to us. Number one, we don't have that much history, right? Native American history is long, right? But as a nation, our history is barely 250 years old. So there isn't that much to steal to begin with. Number two, no one has come and occupied our land. So we really don't, this is why for a lot of us, it's very eye-opening to see the things that happen in some of these foreign countries, right? That have experienced these colonialism, being invaded, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not sure if I'm being eloquent enough to describe this to you, but this is something that I want you guys to understand. It's like, we're in a very unique position as Americans to be one of the most powerful countries in the world, if not the most powerful, but also we're a very young country that's very unencumbered by history, meaning, you guys know what I mean. Let's keep moving, y'all. Speaking of Native American history, this is another thing I would love to do for my channel. I have a lot of Native American friends who watch the channel, who support the channel. What I would love to do in my lifetime, and you guys know how much I love history, what I would love to do in my lifetime is to do some deep studying into Native American history. Like, that is something I could see myself doing if I came back to the United States of America and lived there full time. I could spend some of my time learning about Native American history. That could be a very, very interesting channel. If I come back to the United States and I find more content, I need to make more content related to history. I could make some good Native American history stories, man. I'm telling you guys, I could do this. I could do this. So this is something I'm looking forward to. I gotta get out of here, man. This is where the steps at. Keep moving. Oh, this place is beautiful though. This entire place was built, this entire compound here was built in 2005. Beautiful. And of course, everybody watching, I have so many people, so many African Americans who support the channel. I would love told you guys how much I love going to, well, it was a sad place, but how much the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee, that's now the Civil Rights Museum. I told you guys about how much of an impression that place made on me. I could make just as much cool content about history if I was in the United States as I could here in China. Thank you, Michael. Our history may not be long. We may have a very short history compared to China, but our history compared to China but our history compared to China, but our history. Oh. All right, let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here. This is a traditional Chinese garden here. Very beautiful. Everything that you guys see me do, by the way, with the museums, with the cultural relics, I could do it in the United States as well. If I really wanted to, I could do it. I could easily make 2 episodes about the Civil Rights Museum and the Lorraine Motel in Memphis. I could just drive across the country and make some really cool stuff. I'm serious, man. I'm actually just thinking about what kind of content I should make when I come home for Christmas. I'm thinking about doing like a little cross-country driving trip. And make some content, man. Do some Civil War stuff, you know? My mind is already going. All right, let's, it's time for me to go grab some lunch. I gotta get up out of here. Please follow the channel, everybody. Oh, he said, you know, Ma said, he said, U.S. history will be embarrassing. Well, you know, history is history. You know, we gotta live up to it. History is history. It's lunchtime, we gotta go. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Time to do a little mukbang and get some donkey hot pot. That's the only thing I'm eating, man. I only want donkey hot pot, okay? I only want donkey hot pot. I don't want anything else. I want donkey hot pot. I want donkey meat. Thank you, Bud. Thank you, Bud. Thank you. Who just said that? I'm gonna get me some donkey meat. All right, let's get up out of here. You never heard of donkey hot pot? Well, you're about to see it today. We're about to get some donkey. I freaking love the donkey meat I had yesterday. Oh, there's a store right here. I gotta get out of here. I ain't shopping. Thank you, LBJ. Gotta get some donkey hot pot, baby. We gotta get up out of here. Have you guys enjoyed this so far? Let's see how many viewers tuned in already, man. There's far more people than I thought. How long have I been streaming? Close to 2 hours. 49,000 views already. Over nearly 40,000 viewers. Thank you, LBJ. You guys enjoyed this? Almost 2 hours. It's time to go get something to eat. Look, you know, I saw some of y'all's comments, not all of it, I saw a little bit. Honest advice to you guys, if you don't want to be burdened by negative thoughts and you want to have a calm and peaceful life, sometimes maybe it's best not to study history like I do. Because even though studying history is very fun and it's very educational, human history can be very sorry and very tragic. Not just like all types of, I mean like when you just look at Chinese history and look at American history, the more you know, the more you study, the more you realize, man, like we as human beings have a very sorry history. It doesn't matter where you go. Chinese history, I'm gonna put this into context as I walk towards lunch. I want you guys to understand this one core concept. Chinese history that has writing dates back to the Shang Dynasty about 3,200 years ago. In these 3,200 years of writing, I want you guys to give me an estimate. How many years out of 3,200 years do you think China has had peace, prosperity, and the people were actually well fed, no famines, people could live a peaceful life, no wars? How many years out of 3,200 years of writing, of recorded writing, do you guys think that describes Chinese history? Think about that. Like, it's a serious question for everybody who's watching. Serious question. Out of 3,200, out of 3,200 years, how many years do you guys think? Jennifer said 400, that's the closest. Right, 550, right? In ancient Chinese history, I can tell you this. Out of 3,200 years of recorded Chinese history, I would be surprised if that number was more than 500, where the people actually didn't suffer from warfare, famines, being displaced from their homes. I could probably name about 500 years out of 3,200 years. If you actually read a lot of history, man, it's a very, very sorry history with constant warfare, constant struggle. The lives of the everyday people is extremely difficult back then. This is why, like, I always tell people, man, like, this is something that's, I think, like, a lot of Americans, maybe they struggle to understand this. Like, we are living, in my opinion, in the best time in Chinese history, right now, today, 2024. Thank you, AA. Literally, this very moment is in many ways the most glorious in Chinese history. Like, literally, in the last 3,200 years, I would argue this is the best time to be alive as a Chinese person right now. No wars, no starvation, you know, people free to move about, live their life. They don't have to worry about so many things that our ancestors have had to worry about. So this is why, like, and you think about American history, right? So let's turn the topic around. You think about American history, 248 years of American history. You guys have read books like Howard Zinn's book, A People's History of the United States. You read that freaking book, man, it's tragic. That book is literally tragic to read. Just so much sorry history that we've had as a nation. Same thing here in China as well. So it's like, I don't know, man, you read this stuff and you're just like, sometimes if you just want to live a simple life and you want to have a clean mind, stay away from history. Time to go get some donkey meat. Let's get up out of here. It is depressing, man. I'm telling you guys, it is depressing. Actually, you know, all right, I'm gonna say something, okay? I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, man. I thought about this a lot, actually. Once again, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Thank you, Nike. But you guys know how I always keep it real on my live streams. Can you imagine, like, for me, I've always thought about this. Can you imagine if you were, thank you, the moment, thank you. Can you imagine, like, if you were a Native American person living in America and you go to school and you learn AP US history? Like, I thought about that a lot. These last few years, the more history I learned, I was like, if I was a Native American and I'm reading this US history, especially the last 200 years, man, I'm like, how would I feel? Like, I literally asked myself, it's like, how would I feel? You know? Man. You know? Let's keep moving. Let's get up out of here. Get up out of here. Man. It's too much knowledge. You think about it, right? We're going towards the entrance, going towards the... Get out of here. Yeah, that's the sad thing about it, is you can't change the past. That's why history is sometimes very frustrating to learn, you know, because you realize that there's nothing you can do to change it. You know, that's exactly what it is. It's history. It's already happened. There's nothing you can do. What up, everybody? What up? Happy Saturday evening, y'all. It's happy Saturday evening. Man, what I just said might have triggered a lot of comments, man. I didn't even see all the comments. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Michael. I gotta go get some lunch. Get out of here. Happy Sunday morning. Happy Saturday evening to you guys. I'm telling you guys, man, as the channel has more and more reach, more and more followers of the channel, more and more visibility, I'm gonna work even harder to make cool episodes. You know, a lot of people, they get complacent when they become a little bit successful. We're on our way to 300,000 followers. I'm the opposite. The more people watch the channel, the more effort I'm gonna put into the content to make it even better. So this is why I'm grinding my ass off over here. I'm gonna work even harder. I'm telling you guys, man, I'm gonna work even harder. So please make sure y'all follow the channel, share this live stream. Let's get up out of here. Thank you, Bubba. I hope nobody got their feelings hurt or were offended by what I said today. Simply pointing out a lot of history. Thank you, Bumblebee. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get up out of here. All right, that's the exit right here. Let's get up out of here. He said my feeling is hurt. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Angela. You know, sometimes, you know, thank you, Prosper. All right, time to get up out of here. All right, we finished our tour of the temple. Now it's time for lunch. I'm tired. It's hot out here. Time to go find some lunch. All right, let's see where this donkey meat. Let's see where this donkey hot pot is. Y'all want me to stay on or y'all want me to come back from the restaurant? What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to stay on or come back? Lunch today is donkey meat. Stay? All right, I'll stay. All right, 11-minute walk to the donkey restaurant. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you so much, Yvonne. Thank you, Paris. I'll stay on. I'm gonna walk to the donkey restaurant right now. So once again, you can see it from the front. This is called Longxing Temple right here. Thank you, Ivy, and 90, and Paris, Tilda. This is called Longxing Temple. This is the most famous attraction here at this ancient town. Technically, where we're in right now is at walled-off ancient city. And this is the most famous attraction called Longxing Temple. $7 to get in, free if you're a senior citizen. Free if you're a senior citizen, and also half price, I think, if you're over the age of 60. Over the age of 65 is free. Also free if you're a veteran. So $7 for a ticket. Yeah, $7 for a full ticket, $3.50 for a half price ticket. Cool. $7. Damn. Never mind. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I was looking at the plaque, man. I don't know what the hell you guys were looking at. I was looking at the prices on the plaque. All right, 11-minute walk. Let's go to the donkey restaurant right now. Nah, man. See, I'm past that already. I'm past that already, man. Because, you know, you guys have seen me recently. I've kind of stopped doing the oh Lord. You guys know why? Because I realize there's actually a lot of kids who watch my show with their parents and with their grandparents, man. I realize my ass needs to set a good example. You know what I'm saying? I'm cutting down on that stuff, man. I need to set a good example for the kids who are watching me. This is because there's a lot of people tune in every single day, man. I want this show to be kid-friendly. I still got a long ways to go. But I've been getting some messages. Like, you guys, I'm telling you guys don't know the messages I get, man. I've been getting some messages by people from all over the world, but especially back home in America, showing me the most love, telling me how they watch me with their kids. So I was like, oh man, you watch me with your kid? And here I am talking about ding dongs. Hell no, I gotta cut that down. See, this is why I speak in innuendo sometimes, because them kids can't understand it. Thank you, Glazelle. See, that's why sometimes I use innuendos. Let's keep moving. I'm not having anything except donkey today. Only thing I want is donkey. Thank you, Sylvia. The only thing I want to eat today is donkey. I don't want nothing else. Yeah, I mean, I tell it the way it is, man. You know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Most people like me. Most people like watching the channel and what I bring to the table. But you can't please everybody all the time. Some people don't like the channel. Some people don't like me. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I can't force them to watch. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. That's what I learned by doing streaming, by the way. Some people like you. They rock with you. They'll watch. You know, like LBJ. I don't know if LBJ's watching right now. LBJ rocks with me everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, he rocks with me. Pugs rocks with me everywhere I go. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but there's a lot of people who do love the channel. That's why we got almost 300,000 followers. So the haters can cry about that. All right, we're almost there. Make sure I'm going the right way. What is up, everybody? What is up? We're almost there. We're going to this donkey restaurant. Thank you, Melanie. I can't wait, man. I want some donkey. See? I'm telling you, man. Hey, Pugs, can I ask you a question? I'm sorry to put you on the spot like this. Thank you, Ivy. Hey, Pugs, I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but I gotta ask you a question. Thank you, Joe J. Thank you, Ivy. So like 4 or 5 days ago, I was walking late at night and you showed up, but you rarely ever show up to one of my evening live streams because it's so early in the morning. What happened that day? Thank you, Joe J. Thank you, Lori. What happened that day? Because I never see you on my evening live streams because it's early morning for you in California. What happened that day? Thank you, AA. Have anybody eaten kangaroo? Hell no. Hell no. Man, Giannis, thank you for letting me know you're a dude. Thank you. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. We're almost at the donkey restaurant. And thank you, G-Tag. Thank you, Big Mac. We're almost there. Oh, man, what up, Big Worm? Thank you, Big Worm. Big Worm, we just finished a tour of the temple. Thank you, Jerry. And we're going to get some lunch, some donkey meat. He's a Donkey Kong Dan. I love it. Thank you to Rio. Man, Sherry said, can you just eat a juicy hamburger? Come on, man. Come on, man. Thank you, Carol. I live in China, man. If I eat a hamburger, come on, man. I will eat a hamburger, a donkey burger. Let's go ask them if they have a donkey burger at this donkey restaurant. Y'all ready for some donkey meat? I'm ready. Yeah, I will eat a hamburger. I'm gonna eat a donkey burger. Make a right turn coming up. It's a long ass walk. Yeah, I'm serious, man. We're about to have some donkey for lunch. Oh, man. By the way, man, Hebei province is famous for its donkey meat because of how close it is to Inner Mongolia, which is the biggest producers of donkey here in China. So if there's one place I'm gonna eat donkey, it's here in Hebei. So please make sure y'all follow the channel. What does it taste like? It tastes like donkey. Donkey meat tastes like donkey. It tastes a little bit like pork, actually. But let's see how they cook it. I'm not sure if this is like a hot pot restaurant where you put the donkey meat in the hot pot or what. But I find it's some bullshit, by the way. We had like 1,500 people online when we were walking around the temple. Now I'm about to go eat some donkey meat. There's like 2,000 people online. What's up with this bullshit? What is up with this bullshit, y'all? Come on, man. What's up with this BS? Come on, man. Big Worm, you see this BS? I was walking around a temple giving you guys some good history. There was like 1,200, 1,300, 1,500 people online. I'm about to go eat some donkey. There's now 2,000 people watching. Oh, look at this. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Shit. Go get some lunch. Whew. Food is king, I know. Maybe I should just, on a day when I feel tired, I don't feel like going anywhere in the morning, just go do a mukbang. Coming up tomorrow, tiger meat. Okay. Next day, we're gonna eat whale. Man. Mr. Temple, it's all right. Pepper and Tammy, they're gonna post the replay on TikTok and on YouTube. It's okay. All right, we're 2 minutes away. By the way, look at this. I know it's illegal. I'm just joking. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. Good night, Christopher. Thank you, Lil Mama, for extending your subscription. Thank you. I'd be so sad if this donkey place was closed. I'm gonna catch my own donkey. I'm gonna make my own donkey hot pot. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. The reason why I like to go to these restaurants with donkey meat is because I like to say the word donkey. Donkey, 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 donkey. I like to say the word donkey. Donkey, 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 donkey. Donkey, donkey, donkey. Donkey. Give me some donkey meat. That's the only reason why I'm eating it, is because of the word donkey. All right, make a right here. And the restaurant should be right there. Donkey, donkey, donkey. Not funny, I'm serious, man. I like to say the word donkey. Because my nickname used to be Donkey Kong in high school. Because my initials are DK, Daniel Kong. People used to call me Donkey Kong. Oh, wow, nice. They already know what I'm about to eat. They already got a donkey over here. Look at this. This is probably to commemorate the donkey that I'm about to eat. Yep, this is probably to commemorate the donkey I'm about to eat for lunch. Beautiful. All right, man, come on, man. Where are you at? I'm hungry as hell. I'm starving, y'all. I'm starving. Where's that? Man, who knows, Gio? It's late. It's late at night already back home in America. It's almost 2 a.m. on the East Coast. So who knows? Yes, please keep the chats flowing, everybody. People like their donkey. Sit right here. Hold up 1 second, y'all. Ah, here's the donkey meat. So you could get it with the skin still on it. 啊，我一位。
现在点待会儿啊？
对，我现在点。
行，
现在点。
那要不您先看着看好，我直接记，还是现在您选好了是吗？
你就等我一下，等我一下。
行，那您先。
不，我说你现在，我现在点，我现在点。
好，现在点。
对。
我以为您说那个你再考虑一会儿呢。
This very beautiful waitress just came up to me. She kind of took my breath away. 您推荐什么？啊？您推荐什么？
驴肉系列推荐的。
您会说英文吗？
不会，我刚才你说英文说的挺好。
因为我在外网直播呢。
啊。
对。
挺好。
我跟大家说一个很漂亮的一个服务员过来了。您应该是老板吧？
啊。
你是老板吗？
我给我儿子打工的。
那你给你儿子打工，那你就是最大的老板。
那个先颠吧，让他颠一下。
好。
让他给您。
你们推荐什么？
推荐的话是招牌是这个驴肉。
驴肉是吧？
啊，然后切着蘸料的，然后驴肉一共3种吃法，一个炒的，一个锅的都行。
哦。啊。这个是什么？这个热吗？
这是凉的蘸料的，凉的蘸料它吃着清香的。你要是热的话，它有点腥气。
哦。哎，你好，你这个你推荐我点什么？我一个人。
这个。
This one right here， 这是冷的吧？
对，凉菜。
我吃不了1斤怎么办？
可以少买点。
给我弄个3两。
3两
可以吗？
行。
Alright, so we're gonna order some of the skin-on donkey meat right here. 然后这是is that donkey blood? 来份这个 ，Let me get some donkey blood. 来份这个 ，Let me get some donkey blood. You got donkey liver? 你有那个你有没有羊肝呐？Donkey liver 有肝吗？
驴肝是吗？
对，有吗？
就一会儿给您切3两肉，给你稍微切点肝。
好，给我来点肝。cool. Beautiful. 手工给什么的？这个是什么？
这是锅仔驴杂。
这里面有血吗？
没有。
这里面没有血。
对。
来份这个 ，Let me get some of this. This is This is like innards, donkey innards. So I got this. 来了个这个对吧？
对。
来了个25，来了3两。3两是怎么收费啊
？3两，一会儿看一下您切了多少钱的3两。
好，1斤里面有几两
？1斤
？1斤多少两
？1斤。喂，那个换上你。
你们有蔬菜吗？
有。
我炒个蔬菜。Let me get a. Oh, you got donkey noodles over here too. Oh my God, you guys got a lot of donkey over here, man. Let me get this donkey noodle right here. 给我来个这个。Let me get this donkey noodle. Yeah, let me get this donkey noodle. 这里面有驴肉是吧？
哪个？
这里面有驴肉是吧？
那个没有，
没有。
鱼汤。
就是面是吧？
对。
好， let me get that donkey noodle. And then, let me get this. Get this right here. Get this right here. 这个。
行，香菇菜。
好，一共5个菜吧。So I got the donkey meat.
对。
I got the donkey blood. I got the donkey innards. I got the donkey noodle. And I got this. 5个对吧？可以。好，谢谢你啊。Thank you. Beautiful. I gotta have some blood. I ordered it. I ordered it, LBJ. All right. All right, we ordered a lot of donkey. Let's see what it looked like when it come out. We ordered a lot of donkey meat. What army am I feeding? Me. I'm gonna eat it all by myself. I'm gonna eat it all by myself. I eat. Believe me. I eat. I bring the ruckus. Exactly. I bring the ruckus. See how many man, over 66,000 views already, over 50,000 viewers already, man. Y'all gotta follow the channel, man. I got a nice surprise for you Sunday night. My Monday morning, I got a nice surprise for you. I was supposed to go today, but I overslept. So I got a very nice surprise for you guys coming up. And you see the waitress? I think she's kind of shy. By the way, I'm getting so tan. This is beautiful. Now my hair is a little bit pressed from the hat. That's why you see me trying to do this. You guys see how tan I've become. Got a nice color on me. What animal in the world does the Chinese people not eat? Turkey. 哦，这就是驴肉是吧？
对，这是驴肝。
蘸这个是吧？谢谢。All right, the donkey meat came out already. So the donkey meat is ready. Time to get in on this donkey meat. What? Alright, time to get this donkey meat going. So they gave me a sauce to dip in. They gave me a sauce. There's no. I'm just gonna not use my hands because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. In order for me to wash my hands means I have to enter their toilet, which means I'm gonna have to see the squat toilet, which is gonna mess up my appetite. I ain't gonna look at no squat toilet today before I go eat, okay? I'm not looking at no squat toilet before I'm about to have a beautiful donkey lunch. When you lived in China for as long as I have, you're smart about things like this, okay? I'm not gonna use my hands, I'm just gonna use the chopsticks. I don't wanna look at no squat toilet messing up my appetite. Matter of fact, let's drop the subject and move on. I don't even want to talk about the squat toilets no more. Let's just move on, okay? Here's the donkey meat. What they do is they put some pepper in it. They put some pepper in it. This is with skin still on. Oh, here come the donkey blood. Oh, here come the donkey blood, y'all. Right. This is what donkey meat looks like with the skin still on it. You can see the texture of the skin. Let's dip it in some soy sauce and see how this is. This is, I don't know what sauce this is. Probably looks like soy sauce. I'm gonna dip it in this sauce over here. Try this donkey meat. Thank you, Pamela. Donkey blood. Thank you, Alex. Great to see you, Alex. You probably missed the temple a little bit earlier, Alex, but we're here having lunch. Thank you, Alex. We're finally having lunch. It's been a long day, very hot. We're having a donkey meat lunch. This is donkey blood. Ooh. Okay, the donkey blood is very strong. Way stronger than duck blood. Ooh, this is strong, y'all. This blood is strong. Oh, very metallic taste. You could tell this is very iron-rich food. Very metallic taste. You look at the texture of this. See the texture of this? It is real donkey blood. This is donkey blood. I'm gonna dip it in the sauce. Oh, that was strong, man. That was a mouthful. That was strong. Thank you, Lena. Rowan, they just solidify the blood by leaving it out. They don't automatically solidify just by being out in the open. I asked for some donkey liver. They gave me some donkey liver as well. Here's donkey liver. I had this yesterday. This is pretty good, but let's try it with the sauce. Let's try a dip with the sauce. The liver actually isn't that strong, man. It's the donkey blood that's strong. Thank you, Sky. Thank you, Sky. The liver isn't that strong at all. It's this blood here, this donkey blood that's very strong. Ooh, this shit is strong, man. Let's get back to this donkey meat, man. This is what I paid for. To be honest, man, this blood isn't that good. It's very strong. It's not bad, but it's not delicious either, per se. I eat it because it's very nutritious. It's gonna make my... I'm not even gonna finish that sentence, man. There's kids watching. I ain't even gonna finish that sentence. Gotta set a good example for the kids. Thank you, Lena. I am gonna finish it. I am gonna finish it. Look at this donkey meat over here. This is actually delicious. She said, boing. Alex, man, a lot of kids watch the show. This meat is incredible. This is probably the best part of the meal. Donkey meat is incredible. Big ups for this. This donkey meat is very good. Look at this. You can see the skin is still on it. Thank you, Lori. Oh, here come my donkey innards. 好的，谢谢您，谢谢您。Oh man, here come the donkey innards, y'all. You got lungs, you got meat, you got vegetables. 哎，你好，你好。哎，你好。这个，哎，那个，你让那个服务员过来。哎哎。
怎么了？
没事，我跟他说个事儿。哎，哥们儿，这个里面有蔬菜，他那个蔬菜如果说没有做的话，给我取消吧，因为这里面已经有蔬菜。你看他有没有做，如果说做的话，我继续吃；如果说没有做的话，我
蔬菜。
就你还记得我点了那个菜心吗？你懂我意思吗？
菜心是吗？
先过来，先过来看，我看过来是。
This right here. 没事，不用点，just leave it here. 不用点，就是不用点，它已经热了，已经热了。好，谢谢。不用点，好，谢谢。So I asked them to cancel my vegetable dish because I didn't realize there was a lot of vegetables in the soup already. So I actually have enough vegetables. So I asked him if it was possible to cancel my vegetable dish, if it's possible. If it's already being cooked, then I'll just eat it, man. There's some crazy stuff in here, man. What is that? Is that donkey tooth? What is that?好，来了，那好，没事，就放这儿吧，没事。好，谢谢你。What is that? I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm getting goosebumps just looking at this. Some kind of collagen. Donkey lungs. This is the lung of a donkey. This ain't bad. Let me get a little spoon, please. I need a little spoon. Just a little spoon over here. I'm gonna scoop out some donkey innards and show you guys. Don't be afraid of this, guys. It's just donkey meat. Don't be afraid of this. It's just some donkey. I can't believe I just said this in English, man, but it's just donkey. This ain't bad at all. Oh. She said, I see the pores. LBJ, you still watching this? Lee, you still watching this? I know Annis wants some. Annis, I know. LBJ, you still watching? Hugs, you still watching? I know Alex is watching, Lori, Jennifer is watching, Dylan is watching. Oh, Dylan is here. Dylan, here come the food. Oh, hell nah, what is that?
这不是放点哦，
我就放这儿吧，放这儿 ，put it right here.
光这手给你热干，我说。
好，谢谢。I cannot believe how big their portions are. How am I gonna finish all this? This is crazy, man. Who are they feeding over here? Look at the size of this bowl right here, man. What is up with the portions here at this restaurant? How is this possible that they bring out all this food over here? Man, look at this. This bowl is bigger than my head, y'all. Bowl bigger than my head, but at least I got a spoon. Bring some of this, and I'm gonna bring some of this. Transfer some goodies from here to here. A thought just occurred to me. Thank you, Annis. Where is the donkey ball? Where is the donkey nuts? I'm gonna go ask him. 哎，你好，哥们儿，问个问题啊，你们这儿有这个驴宝吗？有吗？问一下驴宝。I'm gonna ask him. I just asked him. I'm serious.有驴宝啊？我能看一下啥样子吗？能给我看一下什么样子吗？啊？能给我看一下什么样子吗？可以。给我看一下。啊？可以。They do have it. They have it. I told them, please show it to me. They have it. I don't got a cousin that's single, but I'm single. Alex said, oh no. Alex said, oh man, Derek is here. Derek, I'm having donkey for lunch. A real donkey meal, actually. This is a real donkey meat. And you up late, by the way. We just finished touring the temple. Which, frankly, I'm not sure if you would have liked, but we're here having lunch now. We're looking for some donkey nuts. I think she's about to bring me some right now. And this is a new one for us, for the folks who just came in. Donkey blood. He said, this is not we, this is a you journey. He said, that's not we, I'm not a part of this. He said, I'm not a part of this.
哎，小伙儿，我的车就鞋就放这里吗？
你在
侧边呢？
停车位上是吧？你开停车位上吧。
开这儿啊？
开哪里的车？
就是车位上。
这个
就是你家车位。
你让车位上吧，掉过头。
要不进去转一转。
其实要会转，可以转圈儿嘛。然后一会儿就出来了，那没事，你不用动嘛，是吧？行，没事。一般是这样，没事。好的，没事。慢点啊。
好，谢谢谢谢。这个能点吗？
啊？
能点吗？
这个
现在有吗？
啊？
现在有做熟的吗？
这就是熟的呀，这是我们做了
已经熟了
抽了真空的，因为它抽真空保鲜，味儿保鲜。没吃过这个东西啊？
没吃过。
这就是驴鞭驴宝。
好，我思考一下。
还看过？
不用看了，我考虑一下。I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna think about my life decisions real quick. I'm a little bit shook right now, man. I'm a little bit shook right now. I told her I would think about my life decisions. I told her I would think about it. Let's continue with the donkey meat. By the way, you guys might be wondering, why are you eating so much donkey? We are in a part of China where donkey meat is very famous. Very, very famous here. So this is the reason why I'm having so much donkey lately. It's like going to Philadelphia and having Philly cheesesteak, or going to Chicago or having deep dish pizza. Same concept. Y'all afraid of some donkey, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. With the skin on. This is donkey with the skin on. It's actually excellent. Great food. All right, let's try this with the noodles. Noodles plus donkey meat. He says the guy who's afraid of pork. What's it taste like? Well, it's kind of hard to describe, man. It doesn't taste like beef, nor does this taste like pork. It tastes like a